Ladies and gentlemen, this is SuperZombGBBQ, and today we're going to start off what I think is going to be an awesome episode. And the reason why is because of the next Ring Domination card, which has been announced. We'll talk about that in a minute, but first of all, something I don't usually do, I'm going to do a set of King of the Ring awards. First off, straight away, we're going to get that done right now. King of the Ring with bots. I want to talk about my luck, it seems, with singles and events and stuff like that afterwards. Hopefully, it's another pro. Every single pro I've got so far has come from a King of the Ring or a Ladder Award. That means I have not pro'd a card from an event at all. And this is where there's actually guys out there who have bought packs, who have pulled cards off the board, which is really cool, and I've got Money in the Bank stuff, where all their pros have just come from events. And it's just like, just give me something from an event that is actually a pro. So any team event so far, even the PCC, I mean, obviously the Bray Wyatt thing was a bit of like a troll, because the PCC had already been over since then. But my current situation is that there's guys left, right and centre getting pulls, and I mean, Kill Moose Kill as an example. The guy's actually got a deck that's exactly the same as mine. Most of them are being rewards from events and team events, which is just like, just give me some pros from events, please, Cat Daddy. That'd be really, really sweet of you. So we're going to get ourselves a new reward, which is hopefully going to be something good. At the moment, really, it's the same conversation we have every tier. I'm just hoping for Divas or something that is pretty sick. Given I have a full King of the Ring deck, it's only going to be really the best cards in the tier, the top 5, for example, I'm really bothered about. Anything that will help with the finishes videos would be great. Or as the Diva Pro of any kind right now would be pretty sweet. So we're going to claim our awards. Let's get ourselves a SummerSlam card and a WrestleMania card. Let's see if it's good. Please be saying good. SummerSlam card is going to be a Dean Ambrose. Oh, it's happened again. This is ridiculous. I don't get any pros from anything other than King of the Ring. This is just what? What? Can someone please explain this? Every single King of the Ring at the moment, it's pro. Team events, single events, nah, sorry dude, you can't have a pro. You can't have a pro at all. Super happy, he's actually one of the best cards in the tier to have. I think he's top 4. Not wrong in saying, from my own list, it goes Rock, Taker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Brock Lesnar, then Seth Rollins. No, I think he's actually 3rd. I think he's actually above Roman Reigns, if I'm not mistaken. John Cena, then Dean Ambrose are exactly the same. So I'm super hyped about that. Dean Ambrose is going to be a great card. Plus, I actually said previously in another episode where I got Dean Ambrose before, he's a great card against the likes of Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker. I believe he's also a pretty decent card against Stone Cold Steve Austin in some elements as well. So he potentially could be a fantastic card for me to have. Let me know if you're getting the same kind of ring luck as I am. I'm happy about getting the card. I just would like... And there's a World Foot Whiz! Good old Dan. God love Dan. But that's a pro from me. It's a Dean Ambrose. It's a lunatic fridge. And we are going to eat from it. I cannot wait. Let's just lock this in. That means I've still got a Pro Del Rio. He's not far off being done. It's only like 10 games each, so it's close. But we now have that lunatic fridge. And I think we've actually leveled up Dean Ambrose on this side almost pretty much there. So he's going to go into my decks. And I'm going to segue out and we're going to now talk about the next event card. And potentially one of the cards I think a lot of you are going to be looking forward to since the event happened, and that is Kevin frickin' Owens, confirmed by Cat Daddy yesterday. Segue so we can talk about that now. Now, no images of Kevin Owens have been released yet, but I'm going to go out there and say that first of all, it has been confirmed he is going to have, for the first time in WWE SuperCard, the Universal Championship. Now, I actually don't mind the Universal Championship. Sure, it's not as good as this bad boy. But the Universal Championship, I think actually as a design, looks quite nice. It's just unfortunate it's called the Universal Championship. It makes this championship kind of irrelevant, because that's like saying you're the champion of the universe, as Kevin Owens has said a lot on WWE television. Let me know what you think of that, though, because that's going to be a pretty awesome image. I'm guessing it's one of those ones that he had taken just after he won the WWE Universal Championship, after Finn Balor had to, if you haven't seen it already, but this is something you should know, Finn Balor had to unfortunately give the Universal Championship up after he dislocated his shoulder during a match of Seth Rollins. And basically, Kevin Owens is the champion, as people hoped he would be, and he's going to be the next Ring Domination card. Let me know what you think of that in the comment section below. People have asked me what I think the stats are going to be on the Kevin Owens card. I would be very, very surprised if he wasn't a power and toughness card, obviously, but if power was just slightly lower than Braun Strowman and his toughness was slightly more than Braun Strowman. I don't imagine his speed is less than Braun Strowman, but he's got more charisma, so I'm assuming that he's going to free-stat Finn Balor. The way that it sounds anyway, that he's going to free-stat Finn Balor quite easily. But I could be wrong. That's just my opinion of things. I believe that he will be a pretty awesome card to have, and especially with that Universal Championship, it's going to look pretty awesome. We are on the road to glory, though, and we do have a WrestleMania fusion to get. Obviously, we don't know anything else about the undercards, but let me know what you think the undercards are going to be. I would be I'd be amazed if at some point Sami Zayn was not the SummerSlam card, which will be another single for me. So, yeah, if that did happen, I would be pretty miffed, but, you know, that stuff kind of happens. At the end of the day, a card's a card, and if it makes a good card, then fantastic. If it doesn't, and it's a single, like Jericho is as well, then just get on with it, that kind of stuff. So we're going to make our way towards getting Jey Uso. I have managed to secure someone who can get me a Jimmy Uso for the finishers video, so that's something I mentioned in a previous video, is that I was really struggling to get a Jimmy Uso, and someone's actually come forward with it and is going to record it for me, which is awesome. There's that Dean Ambrose. Not going to win this match because Triple H is going to proc, but it's a double stat match. I always say Battle of the Cards and leveling up for double stat matches in Road to Glory. I actually think that this Road to Glory is going to be this easy, and if you already competed Road to Glory, let me know how easy it was for you in the comment section below, or if ever it was hard for you. I honestly feel that I could probably go the entire of this Road to Glory without having to remove my training cards in, which is a little bit sucky because I loved the challenge last time. And I wish Cat Daddy would listen to that, because honestly, the challenge last time was something that was refreshing. Yeah, it shouldn't have been as difficult as it was, but come on, it has to be sometimes challenging, even towards the end of the card. But that is the first match of Road to Glory over. We're now going to get ourselves a WrestleMania fusion, which at the moment, you know, even if it's Lita, it's probably not going to get used. These are all going to be used for SummerSlam fusions, which I'm predicting going to be towards the end of this month, about the 20th, maybe the potentially even time with WK17. Who knows? I would say the end of this month you're going to see the SummerSlam fusions. Original fusions came out in May, and then the next fusions came out in July, around about the same date, 2 months directly afterwards. So 2 months after that is September. I would be highly surprising, especially as we know that the SummerSlam tier is probably going to be a short tier anyway, which is one of the reasons they're throwing Money in the Bank cards at us, and they're probably going to throw even more Money in the Bank cards at us. I would imagine it's not going to be long before we have some fully leveled just event teams in King of the Rings within the next 2 to 3, maybe 4 or 5 weeks. It's just going to be crazy. 70 days left to the next Money in the Bank, which I'd imagine has something to do with either Clash of Champions or potentially even Backlash, who knows. So let's claim that WrestleMania fusion now. Let's get that. I'm not hoping for anything. It'd be nice to get a single of a card that I don't have already, maybe like The Rock. So let's claim the reward. Let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be a Stone Cold Steve Austin. So it's a third Stone Cold Steve Austin. I like the image, but this is purely fusion fodder for the SummerSlam fusions. Let me know if you've got a most recent WrestleMania fusions, whether it's made a pro. I would certainly say that if you are in the upper tiers, maybe towards SummerSlam tier, WrestleMania, I would say that from now on, unless it's going to significantly improve your deck, any WrestleMania Fusion Pros I would leave and just hold back, because you will benefit far more from using them for the SummerSlam Fusions when they come out, because they are basically going to happen. It's a thing. Then you are just proing them now and potentially getting absolutely zero out of them. I'm also looking for a team. If anyone does have a team in WWE SuperCard, it'd be nice if you guys have got any suggestions of who I should join or anyone I should potentially have a look for. I may start JB on tour again, but given it's going to be Ring Domination, it's one of the easier events. I may speak to a couple of teams, see if I can join in with those. But if you've got any suggestions or you've got any potential teams I could join, let me know in the comments section below, or hit me up on Twitter. Details in the description. Must run it to close out the video. Go into the description to find also details of my Discord channel, which you can use for online chats every day about WWE SuperCard and other games as well. Details for my Twitch and Instagram as well. And that'll be pretty much it from me. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to get Jey Uso and hopefully get the finale done very, very, very soon. There's Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles taken out. Hopefully I can still keep my training cards in because I'd love to be able to train Dean Ambrose and Alberto Del Rio up. Remember to let me know about those most recent King of the Ring awards and fusions as well. And there is Jey Uso done 185, 190. Thanks guys, see you soon. And one last thing, as always, Sonny!